Hello, YouTube.
Raining cats and dogs, eh?
It's
They
Eternal
go
Frost here.
along with rat men and North.
Figured I'd begin the new year with another Vermintide 2 recording because I love them so much. So having done my champion sets here, I figured I've gone through all the classes now through Helm Guard, done all champion, mostly solo actually. It's kind of weird. I figured I'd start on the legend difficulty. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'll be playing solo here, so it is possible. If you look here with my IronBreaker, which is the first one I'm going to do it with, I've done... Where is it? There it is. Half of them. I think one of them was with somebody else. But yeah, definitely doing bots is possible. So just to kind of give you an overview of the setup here, I'm going to be running, in this case, hopefully it'll be successful. I'm still about 80-20 with bots, successes versus not successes. I'm going to be running Foot Knight Kruber for the passive defense buff as well as the knockdown. He also can share heals. Well, he'll heal himself if he heals somebody else, so that's always good. I should have Sienna as the Unchained with her awesome Crow Bill, which is very overpowered, running regen and the Beam Staff, again, great for crowd control, and then also Salt Spire as a Witch Hunter with the axe, strangely enough. And the reason being for some of my class selection is for the passive buffs, like the Salt Spire's critical buff is pretty sweet. Oh, Hunger in the Dark, this might be tough. And for crowd control, I'll be depending basically on Sienna's explosions and Kruber's knockdown.
Some kind of altar to churn them out.
Of course, I'll be able to take the heat off my own companions using IronBreaker's taunt, and his own regen and damage resistance, plus his crowd control. Again, the major thing here is crowd control, because it's the hordes that are pretty rough in Legend. I feel like they're actually less specials, but they're more elites, and more elites that spawn during hordes in Legend, but it's definitely possible. With bots. I've had the most success with this combination, so hopefully we'll see a success here. I'm going to upload this either way, if it's failure or success, just so you can see what, Legend is like solo, and again, you'll probably see that it's possible, unless of course they get torn up right at the beginning. You do get those random spawns where you just get no life, no drops, nothing, and then an immediate troll or something in a bad location, and sometimes with the bot AI, it just doesn't go well, right? And it's kind of a roll of the dice, unfortunately, with Legend. So
down we go.
Anyway, I also turned up the volume on my voice channel because there is a lot of talking and noise in game, so hopefully you can hear me better.
Follow the doorway.
So,
Meanwhile,
let's see
he'll
how
follow
this
the
goes.
tracks.
Got the Grudgeraker. You'll see me kind of spam that for ammo regen.
Well, at least most
later.
of them are men.
Critical hits cause ammo. Restore 5% ammo.
Hear that? The stomping great blood attacks. That's okay. One eye there. That's better. Send less chaos.
So quick to block with this shield. I love it. You can usually sneak a hit in even when you don't think you can. Better to take those guys at range and a chance at extra hits. Ample use of shoves, and of course the shield bash, which is basically a free push.
Incoming pack.
Alright, we're gonna control here. Saw it, but you saw it when we get the best. These gas rats are going to be bad news if we can't kill them immediately. Bad news is I've lost my bearings. I have no idea where I am. So I'm putting in those two normal axemen there to make sure I'm killing something within the horde. Otherwise, you'll see them spamming the crowd control attack to the dwarf. Again, the reason being that you want to kind of corral the horde to control where its flow is, where it's going. So that's the most important thing. And then, of course, immediately killing any specials as soon as you see them. So.
What a mess! Did you look at the whole
Should probably do a. Oops. I can't attack these guys. They're all in the way. I'll try and talk through like my action decisions as we go through this, so you can kind of figure out like why I'm doing what I'm doing. Trying not to do team damage there, which is why I didn't fire. There it is.
Here they come.
Now we're gonna hold. We don't want to accidentally queue an ogre if there's a horde. Now in Legend, you very much get. So I moved forward to kill that because we don't want him hitting us in this small tunnel. Here we go. So let's see if we can shoot through this horde really quick. He goes behind us. Gromwell armor will save a bit of damage there. I'm using Gromwell armor with a 13-second cooldown. I don't know if you'd find the critical hit to reduce cooldown useful there, because you'd only get like, what, maximum 3 seconds off of it to reduce it to a 10-second hit. There are better things you can put, like increase attack speed, increase crit chance. In this case, I'm not sure what the breakpoints are for the axe and shield. I don't feel like it's too underpowered. Oops.
We killed the lead story.
Very sensitive to audio cues there. And always remember you can quick switch with Q to whip out that gun for that immediate shot. I do like the Grudgeraker for its shove. This shove does act as a ranged attack. Whoops. Oh god. So you can recover ammo with critical hit there if you're set up for that, like I mentioned earlier. Let's see if I can proc it. Never mind. It's really good for really big hordes because you can hit them with that and it will proc off of multiple targets. So we need to get this guy down before the horde hits. That shove does count as a hit for purposes of your Gromwell. We want to get in this hole back here because it's defensible. Never mind, that was bad. Okay, so we got hit by a very bad. So now I'm going to draw them in through the fire to give some room for my comrades there. So if you saw what I did there, what I did was, that was a very surprise patrol that I didn't hear until the last minute. We were going to duck into that corridor, hopefully for some cover. What I did was I tossed the first bomb to soften them up, and then after I dropped the fire at my feet, I taunted them to force them to walk through the fire and not hit my teammates. So sure, I might have taken some fire damage, but minimal compared to what my team would have taken. I heard Leech, so I did a quick spin around. I don't know if you saw that. Check it. Find us. There it is.
It's not Bugman's, I'll tell you that.
Probably pick up that tone, but I'm not going to. There is a Leech or Blightstorm right there. Blightstormers are really bad in Legend. I don't know if the AI has changed recently or not, but for me they always seem to spawn behind things. So they'll spawn really far away or behind cover in such a manner that you can't shoot them after they've started casting. And it's not a matter of, you know, they do have an incredibly long cast time, so you should be able to normally shoot them. But the way they've been spawning recently, it's just been making it impossible to shoot. Where, again, they'll spawn behind trees, or they'll spawn next to a tree so that they can see you, start casting and then immediately walk behind a tree. And then they'll be like, say, as far as that light back there. Not the torch, but that corridor. Or like, as far as, say,
Stop! Give it a kick.
I'm using a shotgun to take out the berserkers because berserkers will do a lot of damage. I just wanted to focus me and see my friends. Not see that cancer. Mark him so I can better see him. Also, it's a good practice to just here. Watch. I'm going to recharge my ammo. Crap. Victor took a hit. Heal. Probably too early for him. That's one thing that's bad about the bots is they don't really, they don't wait until they're gray, which is what you should be doing in every case in Legend for healing. Wait until they're gray. Take advantage of your temporary health. Don't just... Oh, I've heard that. Okay, we gotta get rid of that gas rat. Now they're gonna sit in it, they're gonna go down, we're all gonna take a lot of damage there. That's why you gotta get rid of those gas rats. Now they're gonna waste all the potions. So we went from a good position to losing all of our health in one engagement. That's a bad shot. That's what makes gas rats really dangerous. The AI is not smart enough to walk outside of the gas. Between those and flame rats, they can very quickly end your party if you're doing solo. You have to prioritize gas rats and flamers. And basically any specials, but mostly the gas rats. You saw that. We all had health, now it's just me with health. Very quick to use that health when it shouldn't be. What's going to end this, like, I'll call it right now, what's going to end this run immediately is going to be if we run into, now this is a good place to close here, only 2 places to come in, so again, watching for gas rats, is if we get an ogre in the dark section, that's pretty much instant death, so, with bots at least. I'm trying to control the crowd so that those guys can do the damage. So the reason why Saltfire has the one-handed axe is that he can deal with armor very effectively, and here it's the number of specials you're running into and the elites.
Keep the strangler back and kill it! Hook track! Yes! Backstabber!
That's a good charge. Worry about that. It's like we're not really getting hit, so I'm going to move up that barrel. Full Horde maybe, but the Horde's been going for a while and there hasn't been anyone actually coming towards us. Kruger is holding the tunnel. Push us back into the tunnel. Make sure we get any of the stragglers who are trying to get around the sides. They must be stuck behind that door, I'm gonna guess. Where the, oh, they're waiting for me to carry the barrel. Those assholes. Alright. So you did see, I did take a pretty good hit from some of those chaos guys earlier. We're gonna just ignore that special because he's too far away or trying to avoid us. So we'll kill him when he comes to get us the next time.
Yeah.
Like that. Both of them. It's Seltzer. He's got, if you look, the dual pistols. Bot seems to be pretty good with those. Gas rat. I didn't even hear that gas rat spawn. Very tricky with the gas. You see, Kruger got sword and shield, and
Accept some help.
it used to be that sword and shield was kind of bad. But I don't know what's changed, especially with the new attack pattern. It seems to be really good for armor now. So, and it's also got good crowd control. Not as effective as the axe, I'd say. Axe shield has to be up there. But it's still versatile, which is really good. So we're gonna force ourselves into a better position here. Get some ammo bag. Now, this also serves a good purpose of crowd control. You'll notice that it's got a very wide hit.
That's a link.
The Chaos Warrior. Let's prioritize him. He was like the size of my screen, so no way I was against that. So even though it's not doing much damage, it is knocking them all back. So it is forming as a good way of controlling forward. Again, it's not always killing that's the only thing that's going to help. You shouldn't be too concerned with doing damage as long as you got teammates that can also do damage. You want to make sure you can corral the crowd, corral the horde, make sure that they're not getting around you and behind you.
Lightstormers, get on the ground.
Really annoying Lightstormers. We're gonna skip the Grim here. Again, we're bots, so we don't wanna play it safe. Now, as you saw there, I did pop my skill so that it, one, stunned and interrupted his attack, and two, made him again focus me, not the bots. We're looking a little bit light on health, which is not abnormal for bots. Sometimes it's better to just kind of let them die. In this case, we're relatively okay. This guy before becoming a nuisance. Anyway, saying so, Kruger's sword and shield, he's got a lot of patterns now that he can use to get that thrust going on. With the, he can get headshots and pierce armor with. His shield bash 2, heavy, first heavy, is also good against, so gotta get that, whatever that lightstorm is, that's the dangerous.
Don't leave the car behind, it'll get over it. Watch yourself. There's a gas back here.
And the gas red. Yeah, I think Saltzpyre's dead. And back up until we clear that. Get an achievement for sucking up all the rats. We're gonna stay back here anyway. Maybe get a better spawn location for Marcus. Great. Oh, he probably wasn't broke. Backing up. Again, that's a bad location. Victor's about to go down. Gonna go around the side, kind of corral them. Second time going to pop. Nice special. They ignore Sienna and Victor. Heal Victor.
Patience, Grimgy, I know what I'm doing.
Trying to pick up some Marcus.
Crude gears, fouled oil.
Bad spawns here.
Here's a portion, Glory. Lightstormers here.
Hopefully kill the storm. Bad. Still alive, yes. Get that Lightstormer. Thank you, God, that Lightstormer.
Potion here. Diggy ratty, dead and done.
Get up. Sometimes it's annoying as They wouldn't pick up the potion, so I was trying to force them to pick it up. I'm gonna pick up this health kit because I'll use it better. Some storm vermin in the dark there.
I hope it's not spoiled.
And start moving the cart up. This one, see better. Some more shots, found no purpose. So here around this bend, when we get into this next corridor, this is where it's going to go to shit. if there could be an ogre spawn back there, it can get really bad. So we're going to hold here if we can. Blade monks, Heckers.
That's the way it's done. I smite your heathen soul.
Buy some time for my guys by top of my special. So I was listening for audio cues this time. That whooshing noise. There I did a sideways dodge. You want to wait for the... they always pull back right before they poke at you with the hook. If you wait for that poke, or that pullback, that's when you dodge, when they reach back. Do the dodge to the side, or actually even to the rear if you've got enough room, and they should miss you, because the tracking starts when they pull back. Slightly in the corridor, see if we can get some ammo back.
Kill him quicker next time, would you?
Now we're going to move up a bit.
By the hammer, is no one pushing the cart?
There's something behind me because she's swinging at nothing. So there's that tome there, we're going to ignore it. The body gets kind of weird if they're holding tomes because then they won't trade potions. Healing is kind of weird, which is why I'm not picking up tomes. It's a bit of a shame because it's going to be hard to get red out of this, but there it is. Gotta run in the dark. That guy's more important. He did not die. He's going to put me on the ground. Looks like I got him in time. Gutter runner's still alive. And a gun rat. Let's keep pushing the cart and get out of the dark. With Marcus. That's where the tome is.
Hiding much from us, John.
So again, I'm trying to talk more and kind of explain what I'm doing, so let me know if this is too much, too little, or what. Again, I did turn up the volume. I found that I kind of mumble a bit. Hopefully this is a little bit more clear. This cart will knock things back to get some, which can be used to your advantage. I tried to interrupt his swing and failed. Good place to crowd control here, bad place if... it depends, I guess, if you got a lot of bombs. Rear. They've got the front well under control. Unfortunately, the bot AI tends to follow where you go, so sometimes when I check that rear, they abandon the front. Rear. Almost missed the block there. Just hit. That's what I was aiming for.
Kill the fire!
Mess.
Somebody help me! Hogger! I'm still standing! Do it proper!
These guys, it's easier to shove and then attack, like that. And you don't get a guaranteed hit in. Crew came back. That could have been a lot worse. We should be hitting health here. I think we're clean sailing. It's just that troll that might be an issue.
Here.
Guaranteed troll at the end. I like to wait until they actually prep to throw, because they hold still, and 2, it interrupts your throw. That's annoying. Why are you healing? He's an idiot. He deserved that. See, that's what the AI needs to be fixed for that, or they have to take reduced damage from the globes. I know that they already do have it so that the bots do not take damage from the middle. In Convocation of Decay, there's that section in the middle where you get slowed and you take damage. The bots do not take damage from that.
The more ammunition
So
here.
they need to do something like that, because they tend to sit in fire and gas globes. No idea why, they just mess with it,
Such a beautiful cavern.
really empty and small. Wide open area of bad rewards. I spotted some health, at least we can pick it up. Back to it, marking it. And asking everyone to chase me and leave me to some of the smorkers are getting spread out. Push these guys into the hole. Do a quarter out of that. Wonder why some people are disappearing. Marcus is not controlling his corner. I dodged into that. That was bad. Oh well.
That's no natural flame.
I'm not too concerned about ammo consumption, because that could be a problem.
Keep your eyes open. The cart must be around somewhere.
We're gonna go and engage.
That's a good dummy, Dory.
You probably didn't need to engage, but I did.
For the 8 wins! So many!
Got the assassin!
Place a hold. I'm watching that side passage in the back, but I'm going to try to control it in here. Get some ammo back.
Again, This is the correct path.
Now we're coming from behind. There, my crit's boosted, so I'm going to ammo back. I heard Saltfire pop a special. If you've got a special like that that affects other people, and you're playing with them, it's good to call out that you're going to use it, or offer to use it at someone else's request. So for Victor, if I'm about to pop my crit increase, I would say, hey guys, crit increase coming, etc. Communicate that so people know that they can, say, swap weapons to gain ammo back, or get health back, etc.
Oh, see the
Change their
altar.
behavior.
Arrived. Got me a moment.
Heal or what?
You hear that life leak, Dory?
We are actually
Listen,
more than full
light
up,
stomach.
which is not normal. So I'm a little concerned. Same thing when I'm playing the Dwarf Ironbreaker. If I've got a full bar like this, and I'm
There's the
playing
card,
with people,
Dory. Back to it. Shoot up this one. I'm a mortal flame. The next one will be better. Get
that was stupid,
before he calls the flame
and
wave.
I'm angry at that.
You stupid.
We lost the wizard for no reason, as well as all her shit. That is just stupid.
Lights, Dory.
And you know what? They weren't. It was an immediate spawn. I don't know if you saw that. There was no audio cue or anything. This is going to be a very tough fight.
Side by side,
And she's going to take forever to die, so I'm hoping maybe something spawns up there to kill her. Which is why I went. We're going to hold here, though, I think, and hopefully something kills her. rock kind of grenade to help her too. Oh, she's dead. Sweet. This is actually good. Alright, let's move back so she can spawn.
Impressive, but can you do it again?
At least she regenerates. Right in that thing's face. Just get all the way back here. Hopefully she'll spawn before the guaranteed boss. That was very bad luck. I don't know if you've noticed, but there was no noise, or I didn't hear an audio cue or anything until we dropped. Then
Stop hitting armor and go for the head.
yeah, that's worst case scenario. One hit, one kill. Sometimes, even though you know you're not gonna kill those guys in one hit, you want to shoot them just to interrupt their firing. Still doing relatively well there. Noting that guy is going to drop on top of us, giving us some room by
try again. Harder. Over here! Easy pickings for you!
Those guys are he spawned prior to the ogre, so that's good.
I've seen scores die in a single burst of Zard.
See, wait for him to set up, then shoot, because then he's going to stop moving, and we can interrupt it. You don't have to wait. If you don't have time to wait, don't wait, right? But if you're don't panic, you know what I mean, when you don't need to. You'll have time to stop before you shoot.
One of us must stay with the car.
We're on assault fire.
Yes, he killed the hook rat!
Friendly gunner, they said. I didn't see it.
Hark at the mindless roar. There are vile souls behind those.
Before we ring the bell, I'm going to engage those Chaos Warriors. Because it would be bad to engage a Chaos Warrior with the troll. So now, and engaging Chaos Warrior. Of course, after we kill the sword, because why engage the sword with the Chaos Warrior? See now, generating all our health back. I'm going to shoot the guy on the right because that should end him pretty quick. I'm running low on ammo, so we need to make sure I start spamming some. There's the gunner.
Give our wizard back, hook rat!
Yeah, he's ammo bad. Alright, let's do this. There's that gunner there. Looks like they're going to engage.
Stone operator.
Someone drag me up, will ya?
I did that to stun him so that I could still engage. That was bad. Now we're all great. Another really bad engagement. Get that gunner before we hit the troll. Was not worth it. I don't know. I don't know if it was worth it. Alright, let's hit that troll. Or not. Let's see how coming it is. The thing is, too, like the way the bot AI works, they would have tried to engage the gunner anyway. We would have been all spread out trying to engage that troll. Oh, I got hit before I dodged. And was not able to dodge that. I don't know if you heard that. Another gunner.
Yeah, that rattling done for.
Let's engage this troll. It's not going to get any better. I'm going to hope that I spawn a lot of grenades. There, stop that. That's bad. I'm trying to get out of the vomit, but I can't tell if I'm in the vomit. We're going to let him out.
Plenty to kill, grenade. Oh, just like the door. Save the troll for me!
Yeah, he's dead.
My Sigma, the hammer, and the empire!
As he vomit, I'm gonna stun him to stop it. Keep at it.
Take your best shot!
I'm gonna vomit, I'm gonna stop it. Oh, I'm not.
Yeah,
I tried. Oh, he's dead.
Fine strike got accepted.
Kinda worked.
Last
Not
one's
really.
the only one that counts.
There you go.
Not sure the
Scot-free
troll would
mostly.
agree.
That was ugly. I don't know if you saw it. I don't know why Victor wasn't using his kit. Someone wasn't using their kit. They healed up Marcus because he was all he needed to do was step in that acid and die. So didn't want any of that happening. So I had to heal him. Not sure what happened to Sienna. Probably just got hit last away.
Kill them! Kill them all!
You notice I waited for the troll to go down before I popped that potion because I wanted to make sure he wasn't going to regenerate
Not a bad blast.
any of that health. He was just so hard to put down. It's probably one of the most demoralizing things when you fight the troll is because of a horde or otherwise, once you bring him down to his knees, he just regenerates all the health back, especially when you're engaging with him. Anyway, so there it is. You can do Legend with bots. It is possible. That was a relatively good roll. You notice we didn't encounter any additional ogres or monsters on the way to the end, but hopefully you found me talking through it a bit useful to see how I thought about things, or why I did what I did. Yeah, pretty clean run. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is Eternal Force signing out. Bardin the IronBreaker on Legend with bots.